We're gonna A your Q's. Hi friends, welcome back. If this is your first time to our channel, we are Chase and Melia. We make videos.
Are what we make. Okay, today is the Q&A.
We ask you guys questions on Facebook, Instagram, in person, over FaceTime, because you're all our friends and family.
On the street.
Woo!
Got a billboard.
Here we are to answer them, because we want to tell you who we are.
Taylor from Instagram. Hey Taylor.
Hey Taylor.
Do you guys speak mostly in English or in German? Does it feel taxing to switch back and forth, or is it natural now?
That's a great
He also
question,
misses
Taylor.
us, and we miss him. So.
Well, we live in Germany.
Yep.
We are American.
If you don't know that.
And I speak English all day long.
Mm-hmm.
I work for an English company, so I speak English all day long.
Yeah.
I can speak German. I can get by like ordering food, out and about, walk around, asking questions,
directions and
going to the
things.
doctor, stuff like that. I can kind of get through it. But I mostly speak English. But that's because of my job. It doesn't require really any German.
And we both, I mean, we both work in English and speak in English at home.
Together.
So, I mean, there's not, unless you go and do something, you know, with the community, you're not going to be speaking a lot of German.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
We kind of have a strange situation because while we live in Germany, we work for American companies.
Yeah.
So during the day, everything is still English as normal.
Yeah.
But before, when we first got here, 3.5 years ago, we were taking German classes. It was all in German.
Yeah.
We did school.
We
all
did
of that was
opera with the Musikhochschule, and that was like 5 hours a day completely. I speak, you know, German pretty regularly, and I speak pretty comfortably. It depends on what we're talking about. You know, if we're talking about car insurance or like health insurance or tow trucks, oh my gosh.
Because we have
You know, it depends on the subject, on how good my vocabulary is. But I comfortably speak, you know, German. I worked for a cell phone company, so I would be on the phone in German, and then I'd ask the customer in English, a question in English, and then talk to them in English, and then go back and talk to the representative in German. And so that was tough for a while, but you know, the more I did it, the easier it got. Is your strongest?
This is my strongest second language, and it is because we've lived here and really had a chance to use it practically and in a way that kind of reinforces itself. Here, I want to read the next one.
All right, please do.
So, question number 2 from Sven Smash on Instagram. Spencer,
thank you for your question.
Yeah, his question is: you are in Europe. Have you ever thought to do an open guitar case street performance? So,
I want to tell you, that's what I want for my birthday.
To do that?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Boom.
That's actually something we've talked about.
Literally next weekend.
It's also called busking, which was a thing we learned.
Yep.
That's what it's called. When people street perform and sing.
For that.
And so, yeah, we definitely want to go and do that. Stuttgart, the city that's closest to us, is a really cool place to go and sing outside. People will definitely...
Yeah, people appreciate music.
Absolutely.
That's for days. This one's from my friend Brianna.
Woo-hoo!
On Instagram. What are your go-to karaoke songs?
Well, that's a good question.
She's got four questions, and we're gonna answer them all right here.
All of them.
Go-to karaoke songs, biggest pet peeve, favorite part of marriage so far, and next vacation. All great questions. Go-to karaoke song, go.
Bang Bang. I mean, that's kind of tough. So, it was my go-to karaoke song.
Yeah.
Because I did it once, and
at this
really
Irish
awesome.
bar downtown. It was like our first month here. We had no idea what we were doing. We were filling out job applications.
Maybe I'll put in the clip.
We have
video.
A clip.
Video
oh
of
my
it.
gosh.
It's really embarrassing.
People lost their mind. Killed it.
Well, I mean,
according to a bunch of drunk people in the room.
Potentially tone deaf drunk people.
Mine is, I mean, I've got a bunch. Like Feeling Good, Michael Bublé.
I think, I believe in a thing called
Love by the Darkness.
That is definitely, that's my go-to for him.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. All right, biggest pet peeve.
Whew, let's make it musical because that I have a lot. But my biggest like musical pet peeve, or maybe singing pet peeve, is when you breathe in the middle of a word. And I get that just from school and choir, I think. But yeah, that's a big pet peeve of mine. So now watch me do it, and you guys are gonna call me out. Please do, because I really can't stand that. Because Danger,
Because-
us is not a word.
Danger, us. Those are 2 words. But if you want to sing
It is one
dangerous,
word, you're right.
it.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh no.
Especially?
Okay, no, biggest pet peeve, specifically here in Germany. I play table tennis, right? I play with a bunch of older men. These guys are like 60 years old. And if they lose, some of these guys just throw fits, like throw their paddle and kick stuff and
It's really weird.
just scream and cry. Where are your parents? Oh wait.
You are an adult.
You're an adult. So that's my biggest pet peeve is adult babies. Last one. Oh, marriage so far. Favorite part of marriage
Favorite
so far.
part of marriage so far. So we've been married now for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
We got married 10 days before we moved to Germany.
Yeah.
So we've been married our whole time here. And I mean, my favorite part is just doing life together.
Yeah.
Just in all of those ways. Like not only are we trying to start a business and grow a brand of ourselves together, which is a huge thing.
Be successful.
Yeah, and working
musically.
together.
Yeah.
And making music together, but we also just really enjoy doing life together.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part has been sharing this whole experience with you.
I really like having a partner.
Absolutely.
Like life is hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
And so being able to share the load, with somebody is really a huge thing that I take comfort in.
Mm-hmm.
Next
Funny.
vacation, I want to go to like Spain.
Spain. That's a good place.
Mallorca just sounds awesome. Like
Mallorca is an island off
beautiful.
of Spain that a lot of Germans
A lot of Germans go to, and it's like super cheap. It's like €30 tickets.
$30. We don't have.
We don't know, but we would love to go. Those are places we would love to go.
Okay.
Our battery died.
Battery died.
Woo.
We're gonna continue this.
Here we go, part 2.
All right, Kelsey. So she asks on Facebook.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey. What is your favorite country you have visited? What is your favorite thing about living in Germany?
Favorite country I visited was Porto, or that's a city in Portugal. I loved Porto. It was so much fun.
I would say that Portugal was probably the most unique place we've been. Like, we didn't expect much, and it was so
awesome.
great. I would say that Italy would probably be my favorite, specifically Venice. Like, I really like Venice. What is your favorite thing about living in Germany? Ooh, so one of the things that I love hate it, everything's closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
So
Everything.
Restaurants are open usually,
open.
but grocery stores, malls, all of that. I hate it because I miss that 24/7 convenience access to things, especially on Sundays because you work Monday through Friday, you have Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is a day that you could use. So that's another reason why I love it, because it really forces you to spend time at home, do things that aren't involved with having other people work on that day. So, Germany's great in itself. I think the history that's here is really great. The greenery. It's a really
it's super
green all year round.
All year round.
And I really love that about Germany.
It's really spring and fall are gorgeous. The seasons, I guess I would say the seasons. I think something magical about here, because we live in the Black Forest area, so you can really tell why all the Brothers Grimm and Hansel and Gretel and all those kind of fairy tales kind of come out of this area. The seasons are really nice. We're back.
And we're back.
We just
better than ever. We're back. We're back together. We are back.
We took a break. Went to our favorite restaurant in town that serves really good burgers. Ruth from Facebook asks, how did you both meet and what sparked your attraction? I will go first.
Yep.
What sparked my attraction was Melia. We went to the same, it was you, obviously. We went to the same college, it is now university, and she was singing, and we had performance class every Wednesday, and she
performance class is when
class.
All of the
voice students
sing and perform for each other, because we were in a music program for school.
So she had to sing in performance class, and I was like, who is that? What? And she had these posters around school, and it was for her junior recital, and so I was like, okay, I know my perfect in to go talk to her. So I walk up to her and I'm like, hey,
Hey.
nice job today, Melia.
Mila.
You know, and then my friend is like, hits me, you're an idiot, her name is Melia. I was like, already terrible. Kept going though. I was like, where'd you get your posters done? When is your recital? She goes, it was last weekend. Like,
Learn how to read.
2 for 2.
Maybe a year later.
No, yeah, a year later.
Yeah, a year and a half, whatever. We were cast in, a year. We were cast in an opera scene. So they just took like a little chunk out of an opera.
Mm-hmm.
And we were cast as romantic opposites, interests, romantic, whatever you call that. And we had to do a stage kiss.
Yeah. And we had to practice.
Yeah, because we needed to look not so awkward.
Our voice teacher told us, you need to practice, like, it's going to be awkward, so you need to
Make sure it doesn't look awkward.
Yeah.
What you're thinking is not what happened.
Is not what happened.
We ended up
hanging out,
getting to know each other and becoming really good friends.
She didn't dislike me as much, and I learned her name.
What sparked my attraction?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
It's a kitten!
It's a cat. I need you to lay down or something. Val.
So next question is Val from Facebook. What advice might you have for a soon-to-be Metro School of Music graduate, which is where we went to school, considering pursuing his graduate work in composition and maybe performance in Germany? So for those of you that don't know, we have our degrees in music, our bachelor's degrees in music, and we originally came to Germany to get our master's degrees in music. And one of the reasons we did that was because it is publicly funded, right? So it's free.
It's very cheap.
It's very inexpensive.
Free, but
it's very
cheap.
inexpensive, even for foreigners. That was a huge advantage, as well as we really wanted to experience life abroad.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to come and
learn another language.
Live in Europe, and Chase specifically wanted to live in Germany.
Yeah.
So the reason people are asking this question is because we tried to do this ourselves. My number one advice would be to learn German and have a pretty good understanding of German before you come here. And then also my other advice would be to apply for scholarships and young artist programs and anything that you can have, even if it's like a study abroad or an opportunity to get yourself here to meet people. Having that would be the most helpful thing, because we came here knowing nobody. And knowing nothing about the program other than what we had read.
And we assumed a little bit, like I had assumed that there was a student loan process, and because school is publicly funded
and so inexpensive,
that they don't really have that process as much. It's not the same. It was a good time.
I would say definitely do it though.
Jordan from Facebook. Hey Jordan.
Hey Jordan.
Hey Jordan. Hey. What was the craziest thing you have experienced in Germany?
This is a hard question, sir. The craziest thing that we've experienced. I would say the craziest thing that I've experienced here was speaking German at all. If I've ever had a conversation with somebody in German, I have felt like an alien, because to speak another language is a weird thing. It
feels like you're using a mutually agreed upon gibberish language code.
I think so. That in connection to Chase's ping pong experience, the team that he was a part of and the people we met through that whole experience, they kind of brought us in, and they really took us in regardless of being American and like the only
knowing
ones.
Us at all. They didn't know us at all.
They didn't know us at all. And there's not like any Americans in this community that he plays ping pong with. So we were really accepted. And we were really just kind of taken in, and that was crazy. Like to have strangers just treat you so kindly and be really supportive. So
they found us, one guy in particular found us this wonderful very affordable apartment. That was a crazy.
I think there was another part of that question.
Fleming or Callis?
So Renee Fleming or Maria Callis.
These are opera
what he is asking.
Opera
there
sopranos.
Two sopranos. I've got to say Callis, because she is just, she's out of this world.
I'm gonna pick between Fleming or Callis. I would say Joyce Donato.
Who we met. That was the craziest thing that ever happened in Germany. By the way, Joyce Donato is our favorite opera singer. Wonderful. My favorite opera singer. Woman. Okay.
Female opera singer.
Female opera singer. She's no small business. She's
awesome.
Fabulous. And
she's American.
Is American.
That's cool.
Yes. She was here in Stuttgart, doing this small little thing, and we saw it. I saw it somehow on Facebook, and we went and we met her.
Yeah.
And it was
so
amazing.
Nice.
And so
and she singled us out because we were Americans.
We were
She was like, oh my gosh, what are you guys doing here?
And she, her teacher, her voice teacher, was our voice teacher's voice teacher. And so I told her that, and she's like, oh, so we're like, I'm like your vocal aunt.
We're vocal aunts,
or we're
yeah.
vocal cousin.
We're vocal
That's
cousins.
what I thought. So
it was so great.
That was a crazy thing.
Okay, Isaiah from Facebook has a two-part question. Have y'all experienced reverse culture shock from living abroad and trying to repatriate to America?
So it's different for us because we moved here and we've lived here for 3 years, just over 3 years, and since we've gone home 3 times since then. So
yeah,
we haven't left
work
America.
with Americans.
And we lived with Americans, work with Americans.
Things I'm gonna miss about here? What is something you're gonna miss here?
I think that, like we've said, life is a bit slower, and I hate that sometimes, but I'm also gonna miss that sometimes because it really forces you to just take a moment and take some time to do things that are not, you know, I don't know, unnecessary. Like it feels unnecessary now to have things open on Sunday, even though I still want them to be.
Yeah.
But it really isn't necessary. I think that the reverse culture shock is absolutely going to be something we'll experience going home.
I'm gonna miss there's a sense of community, especially in sports. Like if you're an older person and you enjoy a sport, you can you can play that. You can go play it. There's leagues and there's at any level you want to play all the way up to the pros. I'm never gonna be German. You know, we're different, and we think differently, and our processes are different, and our instincts are different, and that's okay. Like that's fine. I just, I miss a place where I wasn't, constantly surprised by how things work.
I think that while we will experience the reverse culture shock, the thing that's going to be like relieving to us is being able to communicate.
Yeah.
Even in the time of like conflict or distress or something, having the ability to communicate is the most important thing, because here you feel completely trapped. I mean, it's different for you because you have a lot more words than I do in German, but like even then it's still
if I got into a car accident, I can't easily explain to the police officer what happened.
Yeah. I think the second part of the question, what was the second part of the question?
Second part of the question, does this present unique challenges as a couple?
I think the most unique part of it, in regards to us being a couple, is that we weren't married ever in the States. We've only been married here.
Didn't think about that.
And that is a life that we've only ever lived here. So our entire understanding and who we are known as too is going to be different when we go back home. People that have known us together, even, they've never known us as husband and wife, personally. And so I think just going home in general, any specific things as a couple.
What we talk about is trying to remain on the same page in terms of if we hate it. If we hate it, we got to talk to each other about how we hate it and got to go. I don't think that's going to happen because we both want to go home for the same reasons. So,
And that's an interesting fact, actually, of our whole experience here, is we've both gone back and forth of times where we just really wanted to go home. And it was never a mutual thing. It was always, look, I really want to go home. I'm really done with this. Yeah. Or he really wants to go home. He's really done with it. But we always balance each other out. And then now in this process of going home together, it's definitely something we both want, and for the same reasons.
We're ready.
And so I think we're ready to just take on those challenges together and be excited about that.
And we've loved Germany. I would recommend for anybody to go live abroad because it's literally just getting out there.
It's as easy as buying a plane ticket.
It's easy as buying a plane ticket and just going. Show up. Give it a shot. Yep. Because you can do it. Absolutely. It's not crazy.
All right.
Thank you so much, everybody, for submitting your questions. Yep. It's so much fun because people that I haven't heard from in a very long time, are asking me questions on Facebook and Instagram. So thank you guys so much.
Our goal with this channel and all of this is just to share our life with you guys and share what we've been doing and continue to kind of motivate and inspire people to do the same thing. Yeah. So hopefully you got to know us a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate your support and all your questions. If you liked it, please subscribe if you aren't already, and come back for more videos.
Yeah. So, I have a question for you guys. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why? Please leave it in the comment section below.
We'd love to read your answers. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.
Bye.